Snow's moved out, but the digging out continues.
Yeah, main roads have been mostly cleared, but crews are still working on those side streets. The snow causing a lot of problems. Look at this. A mail carrier had to get some help there. People continue to get stuck on some side streets. Thankfully, there were some people who could help that mail carrier get out of a rut today.
And getting stuck on the side streets isn't just a Postal Service problem. Stranded cars and frustrated drivers are scattered across Colorado Springs. But city plow crews finally tackling what they consider those low priority areas, including side streets. KRDO News Channel 13 Scott Harrison has reaction from drivers and the city. He is live on the southeast side of Colorado Springs. And Scott, this didn't happen soon enough for some drivers.
Yeah, that might be the understatement of the year there, JJ. We're in the Deerfield Hills neighborhood. That's on the southeast side, pretty close to the airport. And this is one of the first places where that side street plowing is going to start. City announced it at noon today. They started at 3, and there's actually a plow. You might be able to see it in the distance. They'll try to zoom in, coming down the road right now, getting started with some of that side street plowing. Let's see if we can give you a close-up look at it. And there it is. Here it comes. Now, some feel that people complain too much about the need to clear neighborhood streets, but others believe it doesn't get the attention it should. After 3 days of round-the-clock plowing, city crews finally made enough progress on some of the busiest streets to shift their focus to neighborhood side streets, but not soon enough for homeowner David Subka.
I think it's horrendous, actually. I've lived in big cities and mayors have lost elections because they haven't cleaned the streets.
Subka lives north of downtown and isn't happy with the city's lack of side street clearing.
I'm a contractor and I'm waiting on a floor person to sand the floor. I'm waiting to have a sewer line repaired and they can't touch it. They can't even get out of their streets.
The city is acting on those complaints. Today, 40 crews deployed in neighborhoods. As this side street plowing begins, the city wants you to keep 2 things in mind. 1, try to move your car to give the plows as much clear space to plow as possible. And secondly, bear in mind that some of the snow from the streets will probably end up on the sidewalks and driveways that you just cleared. The city says that's just a circumstance of getting about a foot of snow in one storm, something that doesn't happen here very often. Not everyone is critical of city crews as they tackle side streets.
It seems ridiculous to invest all the money in more and more plows, and we wouldn't be using them as much. It's not like upstate New York or Boston or someplace like that. So I think the city's doing a fine job.
A job that will last through the weekend. And also a job that will take 18-hour shifts through the weekend to make sure that it gets done. We just showed you a plow coming down Drennan. It made the corner here on Spring Night Drive and is starting to plow those neighborhood streets, just getting started. So hold on if you're one of those people waiting for your side street to be plowed. They'll get there eventually. We're live on the southeast side of Colorado Springs. Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.
Yeah, for people asking where are the plows, we just saw them. They are out there. So the city says snow, though, should be pushed onto sidewalks and driveways. That does happen. They know it can frustrate homeowners, but there are ways to minimize those piles. Now, crews recommend clearing an area to the right of your driveway, which leaves a place for the plow to drop off the snow. And keep the driveway clear. Also, if possible, don't park on the streets and avoid letting snow build up around the vehicles.